biblical proverb. It says, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, but the second best time is today. I want to thank the Senate President. I want to thank the distinguished Senate for formulating this discourse. Unfortunately, the current Federal Character Commission is rounding up in the next 6 weeks. I wish it was formulated 4.5 years ago. I wish it was formulated when we just came into the commission. But nevertheless, it is never too late to make amends. We are working for the country, and the country will live for the next 1,002,012 years. That was the last scientific inquiry or study made, that the world will live for another 1,002,021 years. And I think Nigeria will live equally. You like that Chinese program? Mr. Chairman, sir, we are very grateful that this discourse is taking place. And the center focus is the Federal Character Commission, because we are the operators of the principle that we have all been yearning, that it should unite Nigeria. The last speaker talked about amendments in the law, and it is incumbent on the Senate to look at the federal character laws and make some amends. Take, for instance, commissioners are sent from various states. And when they are sent from the states, the 36 commissioners must be confirmed by the Senate. I want to see amends in ways of law that will focus on a kind of commissioner or representative of that state. What I saw in the last 5 years is a lot to be desired. And my good friend, Senator Plank, is a very living evidence of what happened. He was between us, commissioners, the chairman, the management, whatever, trying to make peace. If you bring good bred commissioners from the states and you set certain laws and regulations or who would pass, it's not an ordinary political appointment. You need thoroughbred technocrats as commissioners, because they are going to pretend MDAs, 800 MDAs in Nigeria. So if you bring anybody, a politician, he will not deliver. He cannot even understand what is the federal character principles that he is trying to present. These MDAs come in front of us when we invite them for assessment of what they need. Sometimes we advise them, look, go and advertise. Go for the best. And we go to these MDAs and supervise how are they interviewing these principles they are taking. So if you don't have a quality commissioner, you'll get it wrong. I want to appeal that the Senate amend a law that will determine what kind of commissioner will come and represent his state, and not any politician. And ditto for the chairman. It is the responsibility of the president to appoint who should be the chairman of federal character. That appointment must be properly screened, both by the president and the distinguished Senate. Because once you get it wrong in the chairmanship, you will get the federal character principle completely wrong. You need a thoroughbred technocrat. And when we look at the roll call of our former chairman, you'll see them. a former head of service of the Federation, was the first chairman of the Federal Character Commission. And he knows how to apply the law. Then the subsequent ones follows and follows and follows. I want to appeal to the Senate to be very careful in screening the coming committee, the commission that is coming. I thank you so much for the rapt attention. Thank you so much, sir.